Hello photographers, for this, so for the final kind of summative thing for this first module, we're going to have this, we're going to also have a test, but we're going to do some trick photography. The minimum is 2 well-constructed trick shots using different techniques, but there's tons of different techniques. Feel free to do more than just the 2, okay? Now we have 3 videos here of like a bunch of different tricks that you can try, and I have a rubric, and this is going to be how I grade your projects, but then we also have some example shots right here. And like the number one thing is go out and be in front of interesting stuff. Remember that that quote from Jim Richardson, go out and be in front of interesting stuff. So let's go through these a little bit before you run out and make some sweet photographs. This one you can do in a driveway, you can do it in a park, you know, something where there's a large area. It doesn't have to be the Salt Flats of Utah or South Dakota, or no, Utah, yeah. But I've seen people where they do like a glass bottle and they'll have like someone trapped in a glass bottle, and this is a long depth of field thing. So that's what that means. On your camera, on your phone, or however you do this, that you're setting it's a very bright day, and you want to make sure that you have a long depth of field, so that aperture is open up, you know, very, very, very tiny. You know, here, if you know, this guy is not actually dangling off of this, they just turn the camera sideways, and so it looks like, yeah, they're running on the road and things like that. This is kind of another fun technique. You just take a plastic bag and rip a hole through it and put it over the lens a little bit, and you get these cool kind of light refractions around the image. It kind of softens the edges of the image in a really interesting and unusual way. Panorama tricks. So you set up, sometimes you need a tripod for this, or at least a friend that's going to help you out and run different things. But what you want to do is you start the panorama, and then the person runs behind the camera, and then you pan to the second location. Now sometimes what you can do is you can have like 3 chairs set up. So like I've seen this where students will do, they're playing a video game against each other, and like in each chair they're doing something different and playing video games and stuff like that. Great way to do it, but you have to kind of run out of frame and then back into frame, into the new place from behind the camera. That seems to be the way that it works the best. And here's another one, you know, that panorama trick. Here you have kind of like either Vaseline or oil on the edges, or sometimes you can like just that plastic bag. Again, you can shoot through things. This is, yeah, they're smearing something on the lens like a Vaseline or petroleum jelly. This is kind of a fun one, kind of a miniature setup. So they got a car on a treadmill here, and then they're spraying water, and you have these light streaks, which means you have a long exposure time, okay? And so that water, you're getting more of that kind of like rainy look and the streaks of light, and there's lots of kind of these side lights over here, and it looks like a road, you know, so you're making a miniature look like a real thing, even though it's just a car on a treadmill there. This is kind of a favorite one of mine. I've actually seen entire video production companies run off of like these kind of miniature things. So you take your laptop, you put like a, you know, cool glowy, you know, abstract background behind it, and shoot really, really close, and you get like these great product shots. I've seen people do like shoe commercials this way, with just a TV. It's kind of amazing that it works, but it works really, really good. So these are some techniques. Watch the videos, have some fun with it. Yeah, and I can't wait to see your cool pictures.